The reason for that is that since we're now in a Cupertino page scaffold, we don't automatically get a theme assigned to our text here. A solution can be to also switch our general app widget, which we have all the way at the top of the main Dart file, here, material app, for a Cupertino app widget, which would also have the benefit of ensuring that some other things like route transitions work correctly and have the default iOS look. For this, we can again check our platform up here, and if we're on iOS, and then, if that is true, render a Cupertino app and otherwise the material app. Now you can set the same things as you can set on a material app on a Cupertino app. So we can copy all that setup here and add it here to Cupertino app. However, instead of theme data, you here need a Cupertino theme data. And there you have a couple of different keys. As you can see, you have way less things you can configure there. For the moment, you can only set a primary color, then a contrasting color to that. So for example, that if your primary color is purple, you set white as a contrasting color so that text on your primary color can be seen. And you can set a scaffold background color and a bar background color. So at the time I'm recording this, Cupertino app is a bit more limited, I'd say, especially when it comes to the theming capabilities. Therefore, what I'll do for now is I'll not use Cupertino app here, but stick to material app. And in the place where the default text can't be inserted, the default text size, I will simply explicitly set my own text size. So in that row with that switch here on that text show chart, we can of course set style to theme of context, text theme, and then maybe use title. This is definitely possible and you won't get an error. Instead, now we have that text theme, as you can tell. Now, this might change in the future. Maybe then we can set more detailed theming options for a Cupertino app. At the moment, I would rather recommend that you use the material app if you don't absolutely need the Cupertino app, for example, to get the right navigation transitions. And then rather in the material app, here when defining the theme, you can of course also check the platform and use different values for the different theme settings if you need that. So with that here, I adjusted this text as well, and therefore this doesn't look too bad. Now, the remaining thing is here when we add items. These are, of course, the material text fields, the Android text fields, and there we also have the Android buttons. So we might want to make sure that here we also use the Cupertino equivalents.